As a journalist, you're used to writing about events after they've already happened. You conduct interviews, do research, and work really long hours to connect the dots. But as an outsider, it's very rare that you get a chance to become part of a story, to see it unravel before your eyes. And sometimes, what you find makes it all worth it and changes your life forever. Here's my story about how I met Elroy and the aliens.
A hamster? I waited 18 years, and you bring me a hamster?
It wasn't easy to catch, boss.
Oh, very well. Prepare test subject Alpha.
Preparing test subject Alpha.
Soon, my dear.
Hundreds will gather in Slope City Park tonight to observe our first total lunar eclipse in 11 years. The blood moon gets its name from the reddish glow cast onto the moon by the sunlight refracted in Earth's atmosphere. This phenomenon has haunted many civilizations and was often believed to signal malevolence, ill fortune, or major change.
Rats! I overslept! Again! Oh, that's probably the reporter from Slope City News. I'm coming! I should get the door. They're talking about the lunar eclipse. Tonight is the night?
The Inca sometimes thought the deep red coloring was a jaguar attacking and eating the moon.
It's locked. Oh, now where did I put my keys?
Mr. Elroy, it's Peggy from Slope City News.
Don't go anywhere. Let me just get the keys. Fridge Master 3000. Keeps my food at a constant 4 degrees Celsius. I should open the door first. Step 1, install propulsion module. Step 2, install guidance module. Step 3, fuel up and launch. Step 1.
Anybody home?
I'll be right there. I should see who's at the door first. An old Greystone I tried to fix up. Turned out it was useless, so I stripped it for spare parts. Too bad. Could have really used some help around here. I'll need to get a real bed one of these days. Just a sec! My keys! They must have fallen from my pocket.
Hello? Anybody home?
I'll be right... My apartment key.
Mr. Elroy, it's Peggy from Slope City News.
I'm coming!
Hi, I'm Peggy Wolf from Slope City News. Elroy DeLuna?
Yes, absolutely. Come on in. Thanks for coming here on a Sunday.
No problem. I wanted to get my article in before we go to print tomorrow. Shall we get started?
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about your project?
I'm building a rocket.
A rocket?
Yes. The first commercial rocket that can take off, reach the atmosphere, and return to land in the same spot.
Oh, cool. You mentioned you had a prototype?
Yeah, I just need to make some last-minute adjustments. It'll only take a minute. Would you mind waiting here?
Sure.
Please, make yourself at home. Shoot! This is my one chance to let the world know about the DDL-3000. I wanted to finish it last night, but obviously fell asleep. I'd better hurry upstairs and get it ready. Step 1, install the propulsion module. Step 2, attach the guidance module. Step 3, fuel up the rocket. Step 4, profit. Step 1, Step 3. My glorious water closet. The Slope City Chronicle. Peggy Wolf writes for them. The Slope City Chronicle. We've been getting this paper for over 20 years. Marie Curie is a hero of mine. She pioneered research on radioactivity. Marie Curie. My engineering diploma. Best in class of 91. Me and my dad. A long time ago. My good old VAX mainframe. I had to pawn the screen and keyboard so I could afford the rocket fuel. I'll buy them back as soon as I get my funding. The propulsion module. Fuel goes in, blazing speed comes out. I got this laser cutter from Sierra's junkyard. It's missing a diamond though. My dad always used to say pressure makes diamonds. I got this laser cutter from my dad. Ooh, cozy. My good old VAX mainframe. My good old. The broom I borrowed from Mrs. Kandinsky. The broom I borrowed from Mrs. A bunch of engineering books. I've read all of them twice, at least. The remote control for my rocket. It's a remote control so I can launch the rocket from a safe distance. The broom I borrowed. The Legend of the Hani Pentagon by Diego de Luna, my dad. A bunch of. The Legend of the Hani Pentagon by Diego de Luna, my dad. Best rocket fuel you can get, at least in Slope City. Whoops, the spout fell off. I'll have to reattach it. That's my rocket fuel, but the spout fell off, so I'll have to reattach it if I don't want to make a mess. The spout that fell off the fuel canister. Aha! The spout that fell off the fuel canister. Is that a crow? Or a magpie? Wanderbrust Tower. I think my dad used to work with the current mayor. A glorified fuel tank. The magnification on this thing is incredible. If I was a creep, I could spy on pretty much anyone from up here. Wanderbrust Tower. Wanderbrust Tower. The guidance module for my rocket. The guidance module. I need to attach it to the rocket. The spout that fell off the fuel canister. I get 55 channels, including the science program, engineering 24/7, and NASA TV. There. Now I can fill up the rocket without spilling my precious fuel. Best rocket fuel you can get. At least in Slope City. I need to attach the propulsion module first. I should install all the parts before fueling up the rocket. Fits perfectly. Nice! The DDL-3000 fully assembled. All it needs now is some fuel. My pride and joy. It's still missing something. My pride and joy. Ready for action. Miss Wolf? Hello? It's ready!
I'm coming.
May I present the DDL-3000?
Wow. It's very yellow.
Wait till you see her fly.
Before we start, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So, your full name is Elroy de Luna, right?
Yeah.
Son of Diego de Luna, the famous archaeologist?
Yeah.
Author of The Legend of the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He spent a lot of time on that book.
Dr. de Luna went missing in 1975, right?
Yeah, well, he went on an expedition and never came back.
Is it true that he was working with Mayor Wanderbrust at the time?
I think he was, yeah.
I was 5 years old, you know?
Wasn't your dad looking for the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He talked about it all the time.
But what if he actually found it?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that in a long time.
Hey, do you want to see my project or not?
Sorry. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Let me just use the remote so I can start the launch. Peggy Wolf. She works for Slope City News.
Is this gonna take much longer? It's Sunday, so...
Almost done. Give me a few more minutes.
All right.
the remote control for my rocket. Okay, everything is ready. Follow me. We need to take cover. For the love of...
Was that it?
No, the circuit board got fried for some reason.
Oh, should I come back later?
No. Just give me 10 minutes and I'll get a new one.
All right. Do you mind if I check out the telescope in the meantime? Is that a Telefier D2?
D3, actually. I just got it last week. Go ahead.
Awesome. Thanks.
I should hurry to Sierra's junkyard to get a new circuit board. I really hope she's there. The circuit board's fried and I don't understand why. I'll need to get a new one from Sierra. It's fried, darn. But Sierra might have a replacement. It's an empty fuel container. I should fix the rocket before she decides it's not worth the wait.
Wow, this thing has amazing magnification. I can see inside the mayor's office.
I don't think you should be...
What are they doing in there? What's that machine? Anyway, will this take much longer? It's Sunday, you know.
Just a few more minutes. Huh. There's that strange sound again. I think it's coming from the ceiling. I'll check it out after I've shown the reporter the DDL-3000. I've been hearing this for the last couple of days. I think it's coming from the ceiling. It's probably just interference or something. An old Greystone I tried to fix up. Turned out it was useless, so I stripped it for spare parts. Too bad. Could have really used some help around here.
The moon will remain in relative darkness for 46 minutes and 42 seconds.
Fridge Master 3000. Keeps my food at a constant 4 degrees Celsius. These are absolutely yummy. I lost 15 pounds after switching to a Wonder Shake only diet. These are absolutely... It's fried, darn. But Sierra might have a replacement. I really need to get some groceries. Step 1, in Perry Street, the quietest corner of Slope City. The hair salon is closed today. They still owe me a free haircut after I fixed their helmet dryer last week. The hair salon is closed today. They still owe me a free haircut after I fixed their helmet dryer last week. Mrs. Kadinsky, my neighbor. I like her. Although she can get a little nosy sometimes.
Morning, Elroy. What are you doing up so early?
A reporter from Slope City News is doing an interview with me.
Oh, that girl who was poking around here before.
Yeah. I'm getting interviewed for the Slope City Chronicle.
Reporters these days, they're getting younger and younger. Is it about that rocket of yours?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the word out so I have a better chance of getting some funding.
That's exciting. So, why are you out here chatting with me instead of in there doing your interview?
To be honest, I'm kind of nervous. Remember what happened last time?
Don't dwell on the past, kid. Just forget about that old hag's house. A little explosion never hurt anyone.
Only because Mrs. Simmons wasn't home that evening.
Quit yammering. Look at me. I could have been Mrs. Mayor now. And do you see me complaining?
Didn't you say you'd quit smoking?
The prices they charge for cigarettes today, I'm never buying another pack again. Just finishing my duty-free stash from the old airline days. I have just 73 cartons left, then I'm done for sure.
What happened between you and the mayor anyway?
What happened? We were in love is what happened. Until that Zarya girl showed up. My Cyril couldn't take his eyes off her. There was nothing I could do to make him stay. But, you know me, I survived, like always. I've got my cats and my health.
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Filled to the brim with pizza boxes and takeout cartons. At least I managed to get rid of them all before Peggy arrived. Sierra! Are you there? Darn it, she must be coding again. In the zone, she calls it. Guess I'll have to figure out how to open this myself. Pulling this opens the gate, but it needs to be unlocked first. That's a pretty heavy tire. That's a pretty heavy tire. This reminds me of the pendulums in grandfather clocks. It will need something heavy to swing properly. What's a gate without a proper pulley? I don't understand why Sierra can't change this to a simple lock. Sierra's dad was a clockmaker. Even the gate uses a grandfather clock mechanism. Sierra's dad was a clockmaker. Even the gate uses a grandfather clock mechanism. I don't understand why Sierra can't change this to a simple lock. Sierra's dad... It says, busy coding, do not disturb. Sorry, Sierra. This is an emergency. This reminds me of the pendulums in Grand... An old truck tire. Pretty heavy. Unlocked. Now I can use that lever to open the gate. Let's do this. I don't know why Sierra doesn't just install a simpler gate. A classic run-of-the-mill bucket. I'm sure Sierra won't mind if I, borrow this. A good old bucket with a hole in it. Fake Armandi bags. The police sometimes seize fakes, but I have no idea how they end up here. One should be enough for now. A fake Armandi purse. This thing powers Sierra's computer rig. It looks like it's overheating, and the gas is running a little low. These cars have been here for decades. Sierra emptied the gas tanks a long time ago. These cars have been... It's overheating. Sierra's gonna have trouble with this at some point. We used to siphon gas from cars using this hose. Sierra, do you mind if I borrow this hose for a bit?
Uh-huh.
I guess that means it's fine. We used to siphon gas from cars using this hose.
Mayor Wonderbrush has categorically denied claims by an anonymous citizen about strange sightings in and around Wonderbrush Tower.
The radio is playing Mayor Wonderbrush's speech on repeat.
Anyone can come here and claim to...
Mayor Wonderbrust has categorically denied claims by an anonymous citizen about strange sightings in and around Wonderbrust Tower.
This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim to see dead people. She can not be serious. There is nothing extraordinary going on in Wonderbrust Tower.
The mayor has declined our invitation to host tonight's Blood Moon Festival in Slope City Park, claiming that, quote, important mayoral business is preventing him from partaking in public events at this time. In other news, Slope City's own Theater of Dreams is working on a new play written by mysterious author Cerilio and directed by none other than Hubert Cumberstone. One Last Time is set to be on schedule to premiere next week. Tickets can be pre-ordered at tonight's Blood Moon Festival or at your local vendor.
Sierra's rig is state-of-the-art. Sierra Jones, one of my best friends. Also, the best coder I know.
Jeez, what now? Oh, hey, it's you. What's up, Elroy?
I was knocking.
Duh. You know I'm totally oblivious to the world when I'm coding.
Quite an elaborate lock you've got there.
Pretty cool, right? Keeps all the half-wits out.
Glad to learn I'm not one of those.
Wow.
Haha. Very funny.
Good job understanding how clocks work. So, what can I do for you?
You know the rocket I've been working on?
You mean that we've been working on? If I remember correctly, I wrote the firmware for it.
All right, no need to nitpick, but yeah. Well, the FR128 circuit board is fried.
What do you mean fried? Did you set the CMOS jumper exactly the way I told you?
CMOS jumper?
Jeez. Man, you're supposed to be the hardware guy.
I was wondering if you had a replacement.
I only have an FR512. It'll work just as well, but using that much memory is total overkill for what you're trying to do. Not to mention a huge waste of money.
I promise I'll take good care of it, and I'll set the DDoS jumper.
CMOS jumper. Don't screw it up this time.
All right, got it. Thanks, Sierra.
The things I do for my friends.
What are you working on?
I'm coding the engine for my next space game. It's gonna have super smooth scrolling and render dozens of enemies at the same time.
You mean kinda like Blobs from Outer Space?
Do not mention that game to me again.
It was a great game.
Until the publisher screwed me over and stole my code. The new game's gonna be so much better. Just not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. Any ideas for a name?
There.
That's funny. Any ideas for a name?
Let's have a look. There.
You know what? That might actually work.
Later. An FR512 circuit board. I need to replace the old one in the rocket.
Wow, this thing has... I can see inside the...
Here we go. Whoops, almost forgot again. CMOS jumper set and ready to go. There.
Oh look, a bird. It seems to really like your rocket.
All right. Everything's ready for launch.
Oh, no. The bird might get hurt. We need to find a way to make it leave first. Shoo! Shoo!
See, it won't listen. Let me try. Shoo!
What about the chimney? Maybe we could light a fire?
And smoke it out?
Yeah, but gently?
I guess we can try. Is that a crow? Or a magpie?
I think it's a magpie. It seems to like shiny things.
I don't want to hurt you, little buddy. We better find a way for you to move somewhere else. Shoo, shoo! My pride and joy. Ready for action.
Let's get rid of that bird first.
I've been hearing this for the last... I think it's coming from the ceiling. It's probably just No way this will work. My bullwhip skills aren't really up to that task. The canister is pretty useful for transporting fuel, but not much else. Huh? I don't want to combine these. Huh? I don't want to combine these. I heard magpies never forget a face. So swatting one with a newspaper is like signing up for a lifetime of revenge attacks. I should find another way to get rid of him. Not a bad idea, but I don't want to hurt the little fella or get bird poop on Mrs. Kandinsky's broom. I don't have another copy of this book. I'd better be careful with it. If only. I'll save this in case I get hungry. There are many uses for a knockoff fancy purse, but... There are many uses for a knockoff fancy purse, but this is not one of them. I get 55 chance. A fake arm. Huh. A little fire might be able to convince the bird up there to leave my rocket alone. Ah, there. Paper will catch fire faster than a log. Huh.
A fire needs kindling, something to burn, and oxygen. A fire needs kindling. A fire needs kindling.
A bunch of engineering books.
A fire needs kindling.
Let's get rid of that bird first.
I should be careful with the broom. It's not mine. Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
How's it going, Elroy?
Could I borrow your matches for a while?
You mean like you borrowed my broom? I haven't seen it in months.
All right, sorry. I'll get it back to you soon, I promise.
You better. Here, you can keep 'em. I have plenty.
Thanks. Mrs. Kandinsky's matches. I'm sure she has plenty at home, so I'll hold on to these. I might still need it. I better go and check on that bird up there.
Oh, poor guy.
Sorry, little fella. Science comes first. All set, the bird is gone, and we can start the show.
Awesome. Let's do it.
That fire is putting out some serious heat now.
A fire needs kindling.
My pride and joy, ready for action. My pride. There! I think we're ready, Miss Wolf. Remember, the launch is the easy part. What's really impressive is the landing. We should get to safety. Follow me. Preparing for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launching!
Wait, what was that?
Oh no, Elroy! Are you okay?
That was quite a landing.
Haha, very funny. Something must have gone wrong with the controls.
I saw some kind of electrical discharge. Maybe that had something to do with it?
I'd better go check the damage.
Brace yourself. It's not pretty.
Oh, wow. It's ruined. 9 months. And all my savings. I'll never get funding now.
Sorry about your roof. And your rocket. Maybe you can still save part of it?
I need to go up and check. I'd better remove the rocket. I don't want it falling in and destroying anything else. I think we scared off that bird for good. I hope it's going to be okay.
Oh, I'm crushed. This was my one chance to show the world the DDL-3000. I just hope that she goes easy on me in her article.
I'm sorry about your rocket.
Yeah. Marie Curie is a hero of... Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I hope it still works. Let me try and pull it out. Let's see. Oh, my. It's completely destroyed. Months of hard work for nothing. Oh, great. But wait, what's that glowing thing down there? Maybe I can see it better from downstairs. Oh, but...
What's that? Something's glowing up there in that crack in the ceiling. Do you have anything long enough to reach it?
Holy cow, what a mess! But hey, what's that glowing thing up there? Is that what's been making the noise?
Whoa, what is it? A radio or something?
Someone must have hidden it a long time ago. Nobody did any fixing up there since my dad disappeared. Until now.
Hey, look! There's some kind of button in the middle. Something's happening.
Holy cow.
Is that who I think it is?
Wait, is this thing on? Sayak. All right, let's do this.
Dad!
Hello, son. You must be wondering where I am. I have no idea how long this message will take to get to you, or how long it's been for you.
18 years.
I don't think he can hear you.
I'm losing all sense of time here. You remember the story about the Hani Pentagon I used to tell you at bedtime? It turns out, it's all true.
I knew it.
There's a whole new world out here, son. My business partner, Cyril Wonderbrust, trapped me here.
What?
He took something back with him. Something dangerous. I need you to get help and come find me. You'll need the gate crystal. If I know Cyril as well as I think, he'll keep it close. Once you have the crystal, find the Hani Pentagon. Check my book for clues. I love you, son. I never wanted this to happen, but I'm stuck here. And you're my only hope.
Oh my god, do you realize what this means? All these years, everyone's been saying the Hani Pentagon is just a legend. I have to tell my boss. This is gonna be the story of the decade.
Dad? He's alive?
Yeah, and we are going to find him.